If you truly, really want to know how you guys attracted the narcissist from the start, it started off when you were young. Either your parents was a narcissist or a strong family member that was in your life, whether it be an uncle or an aunt, whoever raised you. That's how it started. You could have been abused psychologically, physically, spiritually, or all the above. And you looked at that and you accepted it, and it resonated with you, or you were taught that that's love, that that's how life is and that's how it should be. And throughout the years, as you started growing up, you accepted it and it became your reality. You never was taught you only speak when there's something to be said. You were never taught to be aware of your surroundings and to listen more and talk less. Your family or friends or both, they loved it when you talk too much. The reason why they loved it when you talk too much is so that they can use it against you and so that they can flip it on you guys and channel it back to you, but put it in a position where it hurts you, where it could destroy you. You allowed the wrong people in your life. And so if it's a mother or a father, what can you do? Can't do anything about that, right? Especially if you're young. So when you became an adult, you didn't recognize and you didn't know that key people in your family are one of the reasons why you think the way you think, you speak the way you speak, and you tell all your business because you've been taught to do that. So in your adult years, you didn't know that you were raised among wolves who act like sheep, right? Harmless, right? Because when you think about your parents and you think about family members, whether it's an aunt or uncle or even friends, you you naturally assume that they have your best interest, that they love you, that they will never harm you or try to uh, screw with your mind. But I found out, or I'm finding out as I get older, there's very few good people in this world, very few honest people. And if your family can screw you over, if your family members can misguide you, and I'm not saying all families, I'm not saying everybody is that way, no, but a good percentage of people are like that, at least in my experience. Have I experienced every person on the planet? No. I'm quite sure there are really good people. Matter of fact, I know there are good people. But the people I've come in contact with, especially the ones that I'm supposed to trust, doesn't pan out like that. They never were who I thought they were. And the joke was on me. And am I teaching you guys not to trust anybody? No. But I am teaching you guys um, observe, listen, 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 listen. People will tell you who they are if you listen. I'm going to repeat that over and over again. People will tell you who they are if you listen. Family, that goes for family members, that goes for friends, that goes for everybody. Don't believe what they say, believe how they move, believe how they act. We as human beings that are part of this society, we've been programmed to be stupid, to be ignorant. And all that is to be in the unknown. There's an old saying, you must earn my trust. Earn my trust. I need to go back to that. Earn, to make sure the person earns my trust. It's not just given automatically. You want to make sure the person earns your trust. Now, I've heard that when I was a child and didn't truly understand it. Let's pretend that when we were children, that we knew or we know what we know today, which is what? You need to earn my trust. I'm not just going to blindly allow you to make me feel like I trust you when you didn't earn my trust. If we had that understanding even as a child, nobody or most people wouldn't be able to run game on us, not even family members. So let's fast forward. We're not children anymore. So technically, nobody should be able to fool us again. We need to protect ourselves. How do you do that? There's a saying, have your head on a swivel. Have your head on a swivel. That can mean a whole lot of different things. But in this case, be aware, be vigilant, be cognate. Protect yourself at all times. If we were to do that, we probably wouldn't have half the problems. We would be able to fix our problems more. So that's my point. That's my point. I wish everything was perfect and honky dory. I wish life was simple. Where I wish life was simple. Where we knew for sure our own parents, our own family members wouldn't screw us over. But that's not reality. And I like to live and I like to move in reality. That's wishful thinking. You better watch your back at all times. You can't afford to be slipping. They say knowledge is power. But to go further, knowledge is power if you use it and protect it